Now the fun part. Let's print that thing. So to do that, all we have to do is go to our base. Let's turn our wireframes off for just a second and take a look at it. Is everything looking how you like it? Yes, so far I'm pretty happy with all this. And so we are going to turn off these. Yeah. All right, I'm liking that. And the reason I did the text at different heights again is this part of the print, we can print it until, switch the filament till it's black. We will get some black on the edge. And then once that's finished, I can pause the printer, change it to red, and then I can get the top of the text here to be red, and then the edge will be red. So it kind of look like a multicolor print, even though I don't have a multicolor extruder. So that's a little trick or test that I was wanting to try. You don't have to do that, but that's just something I want to do. You could also take your truth or dares, and you could also, you do the opposite. You could do the difference and take them out if you wanted to. Let's go ahead and show you what that would look like. So if we went to dare, we did bounds, it would look like that. So you could do that if you wanted to as well. You could go into it, you just don't want to come out through the bottom. But that's another trick if you wanted to do that. It's just really up to you. What do you want it to look like? They definitely have different looks when it's 3D printed. This one here will obviously save you some material. This one here gives you a little bit more depth and texture. So to each his own. Do what you want. I'm going to keep mine as sticking out. So we'll make sure we have a union. And now, all we have to do to 3D print this, we could check it for errors, but one thing that I've been doing lately is just going with the flow, like just seeing what happens. So first off, let's just go from the top down. Click on the little top clip here. And I'll kind of open this up so you can see what's happening on all these areas. So we'll click on this and we'll hit in for our information, go to the 3D print toolbox tab, and then tell your export path where you want it to go. I'm going to go to truth STLs, and that's where I want all the files to land. And so I'm going to click on that, hit export, and it'll tell you down here. I'm going to click on the arrow, hit export, click on the spacer, hit export, click on the base here, click export, and then click on the little support base and hit export. And that's it. So now we've got all of our designs. So then just navigate to your folder and notice we've got the name of the Blender project and then the arrow, the base, the cylinder, the spacer, and the top clip. So with that, let's go ahead and print that thing. So I'm using Simplify 3D, but you can use any slicer that you want. So just take your files, drag them in there, open them up. That didn't work. There we go. Just drag them in there. So now I can see that I'm getting some issues on my dividers. Everything else looks pretty good. We'll do a test print. It looks like it still worked, but I want to show you how to fix that in case yours doesn't work. You can still do it. You want to check your text, make sure you're getting enough top layers. This is a little thin, but I think it'll still get the job across. But I think why we were getting this kind of mystery geometry here is probably due to our scale in Blender. So let's go check that out real quick.